Job seekers can now find work right in their communities. Community development councils, which function as a bridge between the government and residents, will now match them to employers. Prime Minister Lawrence Wong launched the program with the assurance that all who are looking for work will be cared for, no matter the state of the economy. Beatrice Yap reports.
More than 50,000 jobs are on offer at this fair, from 1,600 employers across blue and white-collar roles.
I managed to talk to a few of the participating company, and really, I think if I apply online, right, I don't have a chance to talk to them. So this time around, I managed to have 2 interviews with the 2 different companies.
A lot of it is very near home, which is something that is good for us like parents with kids. So I definitely had a couple of interviews lined up, so I'm pretty excited about that.
The job matching initiative was first announced by Prime Minister Lawrence Wong during this year's National Day rally. It aims to match job seekers with vacancies close to home, benefiting both workers and employers.
Heartland businesses and merchants always tell us they need more workers, but they can't find them. Sometimes these businesses do not have the HR resources for recruitment. So when they have a vacancy, all they do is put up a poster near their shop. But the word doesn't get around that there is a vacancy. And sometimes not all of their vacancies are reflected in the National Jobs Bank. So there is a gap. And this gap is best bridged at the local or community level. And that's where the CDCs come in.
Each district will have a job bank for residents to find opportunities near their homes, whether full-time, part-time or flexible. Job ambassadors will offer end-to-end support from refining resumes to scheduling interviews, while job clinics will operate in community clubs and other heartland venues for those who prefer face-to-face help. PM Wong says these local initiatives will complement national-level efforts to grow the economy and reskill Singaporeans amid economic uncertainty and technological change.
We have no control over these external swings, but with our combined efforts, we can mitigate the impact on our people. So whatever the state of the world, or whatever the state of the global economy, we will ensure that job seekers and workers in Singapore are supported and well cared for. That is our commitment.
More than 350 residents had benefited from the pilot initiative at Southwest CDC around a month ago. Beatrice Yap speaks to one of them.
36-year-old Jaris Tan is doing the ultimate juggle, raising 3 kids while trying to restart her career.
This requires me to find employment close to home to accommodate to my caregiving duties, particularly for my children's drop-offs and pickups. Many of the positions I have applied for don't offer flexible working arrangements or timings I require to fulfill parental obligations while maintaining my career goals.
8 months and countless applications later, hope was wearing thin. That's when Jaris turned to jobs nearby at CDC, where she met a job ambassador.
I actually begin with a one-on-one consultation to understand the job seekers' skills, experience and the career aspirations. I then match them with a suitable opportunity and provide ongoing supports through interviews, preparation and motivation throughout the process.
2 weeks after that first meeting, Jaris landed a role less than an hour from home. Her new employer didn't bat an eyelid at staggered hours and adjusted her schedule so she could still be there for her kids, an arrangement that has worked for both sides.
The initiative helped us to connect to job seekers in a different way. Right, the virtual interviews help us a lot, and a lot of the job seekers may not know us. So this is a very good platform to match the job seekers and us.
Jaris tells me her biggest takeaway isn't just finding a new job, but also the flexibility to keep family first. It's something she hopes others can too.
The CDCs will also make it easier for Singaporeans to volunteer. Mayor of Southwest District Low Yen Ling says it's to support and enable all to shape a we-first society, a term first coined by PM Wong to emphasize strengthening community bonds over individual self-interest.
We all know that there is tremendous goodwill in our communities. For example, here in Taman Jurong, residents who want to make a difference and organizations doing important work that could use more support. The challenge lies in consistently and meaningfully connecting residents' needs with volunteers at scale. Hence, we will make volunteer efforts more organized, more inclusive, and more impactful.
This will be done through a network that will identify where help is needed and where volunteers are available. Those keen to volunteer can also make use of a portal to find opportunities near their homes. Awards will also be given to recognize those who take time to help others.